Hello and welcome to the weekend edition. I'm Dr. Kingori. We have a classic show lined up for you. I'll start by doing a brief census on the guest we have for this episode. Our first guest is the youngest professor in Kenya. She's currently a lecturer at Strathmore University, having earned a PhD in biomathematics. This is exactly who Pastor Nganga could not find in his church.
2019 minus 50. Huh? Nikapi tutoe 2019. Hakuna mtu wa mathematics.
Leo tuko na mtu wa mathematics. Our guest was awarded her PhD last year at the age of only 28. Professor Purity Ngina is in the house. Thank you. Asanteni sana. That makes 2 doctors on the show tonight. One show. I know haters will say that ni mmoja tu ndio amesoma, wewe mwingine ni Dr. Matuta. Also in studio is a very good friend of mine, a student of medical statistics at the Kenyatta University and the unofficial brand ambassador of the SDA Church Choir. He is one of the funniest people I've been privileged to meet, and I'm excited that we have comedian YY in the house. Thank you. Asanteni sana. And that's not all. We are doing the show differently today. Our other guests are purely music to the ears. We are blessed to have in studio some of the finest voices to ever grace the airwaves. We have Maureen, Kunga of Elani and Avril in the house. Thank you. Asanteni sana. And other than being our guests for this episode, Maureen, Kunga, Avril, and I, and hopefully yourself, are part of something very special going down at KICC this Sunday, 8 September 2019. Stick with us. I'll tell you more about that in a bit because I'm really hoping that you will come join us. Alafu zile mambwembwe, aka magoodies zetu za Telcom pia niko nazo. We are fixing this country starting with affordable internet. To be honest, if not for the internet, we would not enjoy vitu kama a naked man, get this, a naked man being transported on the bonnet of a police vehicle in broad daylight. This video was posted on Twitter by, it was posted this week by @Acha Mishale. Haters have claimed that this is the first time wameona polisi wamebeba mtu even after ametoa kila kitu. Yes, and other haters have also suggested that vile jamaa amejianika kwa hiyo video, it would make for a good intro for the divorce proceedings between Mithika Linturi and Marian Keitani. Mheshimiwa anayepita mbele yako ni Senator wa Meru County. Honorable Mithika Linturi, and as you can see, he no longer has anything to hide. Yes, the story is the man stood in front of a police vehicle hoping to be run over, but the police didn't. But then come to think of it, if you got a call ati baba yako amebebwa na polisi, this will be the last thing on your mind. And ona vile ame relax mazi. This should be the true definition of I-power. Now, for such and more entertaining stories, the internet is your guy, and our friends at Telcom are fixing to give you the most affordable way to get there. At 49 bob only, you get 500 MB, and at 99 bob yako, you get 2 GB daily data bundles. And that's more than enough to know what happened to this guy next. In other news, the Police Inspector General, Hilary Mutyambai, has directed that no police officers are authorized to accompany MCSK staff while performing their operations. Waende wakutane huko na calligraph peke yao. Yes, he basically wants them to face the music. The IG claims that such operations are tainting the image of the police service because MCSK wanapeana kitu kidogo. Yes. After that announcement was made, this video was posted on the OG's Instagram page. Now, for those who may not be in the know, MCSK was recently on the spot over the alleged embezzlement of musicians' royalties, and the saga is best described by this video of a thief in South Africa who was caught on live TV jumping out of someone's house with a laptop.
Erikona la section B ivagelba akati kuta bursa na bona et magata ten solabal famba kat patekela sobana na sit loko ba
Kamera tayo na.
Ma disturb bana ile grupo.
Kamera.
See, you've got to give it up to this thief because as much as he was in a hurry, he spared a few seconds to address the nation. Just the same way it happened with the MCSK. The only difference between what you've just seen in that video and the MCSK case is that the MCSK is also accused of stealing in broad daylight, did a press conference after, but in their case, they stole under police protection. And that's what the IG has refused. Nitawambia hapa kwa internet kuna mambo mob. And our friends at Telkom, like I said, like I promised, we have winners. Wazile bundles nili promised last week. We have Vance DJ, Kolo Dabsi, wote ni wa Instagram. Facebook tuko na Joachim Gioche na Aisha Warda Kare. Twitter we have at Sam254 na at Jerry Moas. Jerry Moas' caption was my favorite. On hashtag Share Life Extra alisema, this was like a conversation. No one, not a single soul. Alafu mimi nikaambia wase, nikikupea bundles za 2 GB ya Telkom, utafanyia nini? And then Kenyans responded. Kwanza nitatoa fungu la 10. Kisha yenye imebaki nitanunua plot pale Ruda, Kanyuba, alafu yenye imebaki nilipe school fees. I still have more to give, and like I say, hata ukikosa hizi zenye napeana, Telkom offers you the most affordable bundle packages in the market right now. Telkom has made it possible for you to have a great internet experience for as low as 49 bob. For 500 MBs na 99 bob yako unapata 2 GB daily data bundles, and you still get night bundles of the same amount you purchased, active from midnight to 6 a.m. Please share, let's do things differently. Please share a picture or a meme that would best describe your mood nikikupea 2 GB worth of Telkom daily data bundles. Use the hashtag Share Life Extra, tag at Telkom Kenya, at Dr_Kingori on Twitter and Instagram. Alafu, tujengeane siku. Now, with all the students and graduates we have in studio for this episode, you can already guess what we are going to discuss. The subject on our show tonight is about campus life. As in, kila mtu ukuwa na story ya kampo, na kila mtu ameaffectiwa na university mahali. Even kutoenda university unikuwa affectiwa na kampo. For real. A university is arguably the institution associated with the most stereotypes. Ukisikia kuna watu wamekula mali na wajalipa, watoto wa university. Ukisikia watu wanaishi kwa bed sitter watu 13 na hujawahi waona. No, sorry. That's a correction. There's a correction in that. Those are Nigerians. Yes, I almost confused between UON and the Technical University of Roysambu. Now you see, the local definition of a university ni kuteseka mingi na masomo kidogo. Hapo kwa kuteseka, Kenya as a country itself is a campus. Now Kenyans are presently divided over the importance of going to university. Politicians wanna scramble for university degrees to qualify to run for higher offices. Yet there's an outbreak of jobless graduates across the country. As in, the joblessness actually has been blamed on the useless degree courses. Lakini hapa niko na disagree. I've never heard of such extreme cases of unemployment in developed countries. According to bestlife.com, in fact, the US has universities like Cornell University in the US, which offers a degree course in tree climbing. Kuna ingine ati inaitwa Montclair University, offers a course on how to watch TV. Alafu mwambie sisi tuko na bogus courses, but those are just jokes. This is going to be so much fun to talk about. So let's extend this conversation to the second part of the show with our guest. To break this down even further, Dr. Purity Ngina, the youngest professor, is in the house. Comedian YY, my personal friend, is in the house. Maureen, Kunga, and Avril. So see you guys in a bit. Welcome back to the weekend edition. I'm Dr. Kingori. Like I said, we have a great show lined up for you. Leo tunaifanya differently. Tunataka kuongelea campus life, and everyone is represented kwa guest wetu wa leo. Tuko na the youngest professor in Kenya, Purity. Wapi makofi yake? Purity Ngina amefanya PhD at 28, and she has some very, very wonderful insights as far as academics are concerned. But one of the things that imenikatch about story yake, she, in 6 years zenye alikuwa campus, she only went to the club once. Maisha yake yote ya campus. Once. My friend YY on the other end. For the 4 years amekuwa campus, I think 3 years, but to keep perform.
Mena class once.
Machopi wengine tena in the house. She's a lawyer. She's one of your favorite musicians. Actually, she's a musician from one of the favorite groups in Kenya. Maureen Kunga from Elani, ladies and gentlemen. Sawa. Now I introduce in no particular order. See your order of najua mnaweza anza kukuwa na ideas. Also, in studio, here for the second time, Avril, ladies and gentlemen. Asanteni sana. And like I mentioned, Avril, Maureen and I took a part of a project yenye na go down this Sunday at KICC, Step for Safety Campaign. Naona vile Maureen ana represent pale. Tunaweza penda sana mkam. I'll give you the details on how you can attend if you want to as we progress on the show. But first of all, PhD maze. Karibu sana kwanza kwa show.
Thank you.
Karibu sana. Welcome. Naona vile ni corporate. Biomathematics.
Yep.
Yes. What are the types of mathematics?
There's so many. You can be an applied mathematician where you can do fluid mechanic, you can do analysis like what I do in biomathematics, you can be a pure mathematician, and that involves a lot of proofs, a lot of lemma, theorems, and so on. Very important. You can be a statistician, and someone can be in finance. And of course, now finance can also be divided in many other lines. So mathematics is so wide. Sometimes when I tell people I am a mathematician, they think I know accounting. Yeah, so there's all that confusion. Mathematics is so wide. Some of my colleagues, I take time to understand what they are doing.
YY is doing medical statistics at the Kenyatta University. He's been there for the past 12 years. How? And YY and Avril share a common story in that talent ilianza kufunguka ukiwa kampo.
Yes.
Ukiwa kampo, but when senior survivor. Avril ilikuwa when?
Second year,
Second year.
yeah, School of Architecture, Design and Development, University of Nairobi.
Na watu wakiona umekuja kuchokoza, mtu haezi imagine hata kidogo. Atizo vitu zote. Maureen is a lawyer. Maureen, this year, over 60% students wamefail kwa Kenya School of Law. Admission to the bar. What does that say about our education system?
No, first of all, that has been happening at Kenya School of Law forever. The pass rate is so low. It's always so low. So I don't even know why it has become a story this year. Because even in my year, I think maybe there were 1,200 students, and I think 900 had to recite at least one paper.
Lawyers fail that much.
No, it's a hard exam. It's a very difficult exam.
Afadhali mjitetee wasi, unajua at least rate ni kubaya sana. And one of the common things that all of you guys share ni survival. Tanzania Ngina alienda club once peke yake. Alafu there is this common Ngina akona Mr. Right. She met Mr. Right in Germany. So that answers the question yenye ilizwa na one of our audience members, Ike, ya people should not marry university students ama wasi wameenda kampo. But then hapo kwa university kuna vitu wa hukufanya wakati ulikuwa huko. Na kuna general belief that sasa ndio unaenda kuzifanya.
Well, I mean, I'm not very proud that I didn't go to the club. It happened that I went for a party. I didn't know how to dance. I don't know how to dance. At that time, I felt like my confidence was like shattered, you know. Yeah. I was young. And so I said, I don't want to be humiliated again. Yeah. You see, it is cool to know how to dance all the moves. I didn't know that you can survive, you can go listen to nice music and sit and enjoy. Okay. So I was quite young. And so that made all the difference. I never went again to any club. Am I doing it now? At least I have a man, we can go enjoy nice music together.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. My friend YY, Akia Nani, I don't know how to say this story bila kuchokozeka kidogo, but there's nothing he has not done. Before he settled on comedy, no, acha tuniseme hiyo story. Sawa. Ipige hiyo story. YY alikuwa amejaribu, he tried naitwaje kuiba na kisu kampuni. Unaweza and he has a very, very weird reason on how he failed.
This is what happened.
Yes.
Ile njaa iko KU bro, si ya mtoto. And if viewers at home, if you have someone at KU, please, watu wanaumia KU. Ile njaa iko pale bro. Ugali ni shilingi 7 lakini huwezi afford. Sasa nilianza na kuforge receipt. Kulikuwa na hizo receipt za cash sale. Unajua hizo receipt? Cash sale.
Hizo za
Eso kunaandikiwanga chapo beans CB Chris Brown. Chapo beans times 3. Hiyo ni chapati 3 beans. Alafu na bili inakuwa pale chini.
Okay.
Sasa receipt nikaona hii kitabu sinaweza inunua. So mimi nikakuwa nakuja na receipt, kanishaandika. Unajua kuna time walikuwa na shift, inakuwa na font, kuna yenye kuna font ya purple, ingine red. So I had to buy both of them. Sasa na purple, this side, red side. Kile ndio red wanapeana na ndio kwa counter.
Yes.
Mpaka siku nilishikwa, siku ilifika. Tukaanza kuenda, unajua kwanza by the time nilikuwa naanza kuforge receipt, mpaka nikaingia gym. Juu food ni guarantee. Sasa mpango ikaata. Unajua kwangu ndio alikuwa ananisupport. Unajua? Na alikuwa ananitumianga 1000.
Yes.
1000 muda ukienda ucheze pool mara 2 umekula imeisha. Kuna time zote katupiga siku fulani tukasema tungojaga watu wamesoma, watu wametoka kusoma saa 8 ya usiku. Na visu tu vizuri tu threaten lakini tusiwafanyie kitu. Tuko tu watu tuko wazuri. Let's be good thieves. Tuko ma role model. So saa 9 usiku tunachukua visu, kila mtu anaingiza kisu hapa. Asubuhi unajua kisu ni baridi buda. Kwanza ni Sasa shida buda, if you are not cut from that cloth, you cannot do it. Tukaenda pale kwa giza, tumeingia kwa giza. Sasa shida ni hujaiba, unakuja ukijaji wase. Sana kuja ataka huyu ametoka gym.
And that's the story. Sadly, that's the story. Wase wengi wakiwa kampo, kuna wase wakiwa cut from that cloth, mtu anaendingia hapa amekuwa madheri for real, ama nini for real. But that's the story of survival in campus pamoja na tabia. Si uambiwa about campus, mademo wanakuanga wamewekewa threshold. Unaingianga hivi kama umengojewa hot kick. First year.
There was a name. Aki in law school, there was a name. I can't even remember what it was. No, there was like a legal name. I just can't remember.
Yeah, lawyer.
Like it was based on being a lawyer. I can't remember what the word was.
I'm a habit.
There was a name.
Wow. I'm just guessing.
No, I can't remember what the name was, but there was a name.
And how do you survive that? Ukuje ukuwe an upright student after that, owing to the fact that wasi wanasema usiowe demu wa kampo, kuna a certain connotation about it.
It's true. Well, okay. I think sometimes you just have to, maybe like Avril, you see, when I was on campus, yes, Elani had started, so there's something to do. When you're busy, you don't find yourself in these circumstances you shouldn't be in.
For Ngina, your story is also different. You are technically an SI unit, your academic excellence. Kuna story yako, you scored 235 marks in KCP. That was roughly like the net worth ya YY akiwa KU. But you made it to PhD level. What happened? How did you do it?
Of course, I was given a second chance. When I got 235 marks, my mom insisted that I had to go back and repeat. Yes. So I repeated in the same school, the same circumstances. I got 369. So within a year, with 2002, 235, 2003, 369. And of course, what changes me is my mindset. Of course, I come from a family that was poor, and my brother had not been taken to high school. So those circumstances made me think, even me, my story was over. Like, there was a full stop. But that time, my mom said, you can go back to school. I'll support you. And of course, 2003, there was a new government. There was hope for education. So yeah, I had to work hard, and I got 369 marks, which took me to Tumutumu Girls.
Kurepeat sio kila mtu. Tulikuwa na msee in our high school alirepeat BH captain, watu wangu vyo boys wanajua akaongeza mark moja. Haki ya nani? And the PhD story ni very interesting. Nyi mnajua ati apparently before you get a PhD lazima ukue umeandika, you've come up with something new in the world. As in hakuna mtu mwingine ame come up na kitu kama yako.
True.
Yep.
I mean, for you to graduate and to have a PhD, according to the Kenyan guidelines, you have to publish 2 papers. At Strathmore, we have to publish 3 papers. And 3 papers, you're sending them out there. You don't know the reviewers. You just send to journals. and someone is going to rate it, and say if it is not what they'll say, these are good.
Why does medical statistics? Now, say, and I think this question will go to both Avril and Maureen in terms of, will you still go through na kumaliza shule ama you will focus now on your talent solely?
Yes, I'll have to finish school. I started comedy when I was finishing my first year.
Yes.
And then when getting to my second year, I started becoming famous. So, dara kaanza kuwa ndogo. Because the moment you start making money, wazazi wanakuachilia. Sasa wewe jitegemee.
Yes.
So you can imagine unafaa kwenda, and when you start doing comedy, you seen on TV, utahama hostel. Ukihama hostel, it means you're Uwezi kwa TV alafu mtu anakuona kwa washroom za kampo. Ama umengangana na coil, unaget? So lazima uhame. Lifestyle na change. The moment you upgrade, wanasemanga your next level requires a different you. You get to your next level but you're still in school. It is very hard kuwa able kulipa rent kama unaendanga classes diligently. Atuwe ni kuattend. Una-attend 2 classes but unalipa rent. So you have to start making money. When you start making money, you will focus more on your lifestyle and your well-being. So since then nimekuwa nikifanya semester moja na pumzika miaka 3.
But the good thing,
so sasa inafanya naingia sema yangu ya mwisho. After nipumzike milele.
Congratulations are in order, but at least wewe in your case we know kama comedy inge work tunajua ni nini ungekuwa unadu. Avril, have you ever found yourself in a position yenye una need to balance between the books na
I have my degree. I didn't go the YY route. I stuck it through.
Yes.
Me nilitumia coil. Hata kama msee goes, "Hey, chokoza." I was like, "No, I'm going to stick it." I think that's the difference between guys and chicks.
Yes.
Ladies are able to just say, "You know what? No. Let's just a guy kishapata pesa kidogo. Why?
lazima
Mimi siwezi pika na coil." So I stuck it through. Nilika kwa hiyo SQ bro akahama na mimi tuko tunaishi kwa SQ pamoja, tunalalisha mattress side na mimi mattress yangu side. We stuck it through until I got to 4th year. I finished.
mlikuwa mnasti na bro yako?
Yeah, I stay with my brother, my younger brother.
Definitely know what exile is. In your case, ni friendly fire. Maureen, wewe with the success of Elani, do you still apply your law degree in anything?
I do. So I was in Kenya School of Law when Elani songs were starting to come out.
Yes.
And I had always wanted to do something in school that will still allow me to be a musician or at least be in the music area. So I do a lot of education on copyright and IP law, particularly to musicians, because now I heard you talk about the thing about MCSK. There are so many artists who don't know what their rights are, don't know how to follow through, what to do if you've been conned, if your contract is not right. So I teach a lot. I teach a lot of musicians about that side of it, but in terms of like practicing and going to court every day, no, I don't do that.
Oh, yeah. Maureen is talking about Steve Ostimpo boy, but sasa, we have Maureen and Avril kwa show yetu leo because we are doing something I believe is a very noble initiative. Kuna the step for safety campaign yenye tumekuwa tunafanya for the past 1 year. The last September tulienda KICC, watu wakatembea 10 kilometer walk, 5 kilometer walk, and we've been talking about the Luku Luku campaign yenye tuna come together to contribute towards the welfare of refugees in our country. And Avril, personally, you had a very, as in your motivation to be part of this project comes from a personal experience.
Yeah, I've been to Kakuma. I have had that experience, a first-hand experience, and also I'm from Nakuru. If anyone knows the story of Nakuru, Molo clashes, when they happened, when they did. Then when post-election violence happened as well, I personally saw my dad akinoa kisu kwa sababu alikuwa anajua mazee noma inakam.
So baba yako ameikwa waiwai at some point.
Yeah, from that experience, I've also always had that notion in my head that we are so close to actually, be victims of something that is warranted through leadership, through talking. We have refugees living here. Listen to their stories. Listen to them telling us, yo, by the way, you guys don't know how you have it. You don't know the peace that you enjoy. You really need to celebrate it.
You know, when you hear the stories about refugees, it always seems like something so far removed. You almost forget, like, this is just an accountant, a TV presenter, a musician who something happened in their home where they live, and now, and you know, it's so easy to forget when you hear a number like 20 million, 26 million refugees. It's so easy to forget these are each individuals who had lives, who were growing, who were thriving, and something happened and completely removed. And I think that's what blew me away the most about this project. But yeah, the 8th of September, just this Sunday.
Yes,
yeah,
Sunday.
I really hope people come out in great numbers.
I really hope you can make it. The participation ni rahisi sana, and if you cannot make it, you're probably out of Nairobi, because this show unajua tuko na mafans wengi sana na wenye wana watch show. You can support with anything you have. M-Pesa numbers ndio hizi hapa. The paybill number is 329378. Account number weka Wicked Edition, enda kwa M-Pesa, send kitu yote uko na, hata kama ni 10 bob utakuwa umesaidia kwa life ya msee, because there is power in numbers. Kila msee anawatch show sahi akisend hata kama ni 10 bob kwa the details zenye ziko hapa, it's a win. Alafu if you want to show up kesho, I have 15 t-shirts to give to wale wanaoch kutoka home, and 15 t-shirts for our audience hapa ndani. Hizo ni zenye tumepewa na UNHCR from our previous contribution. And if you want to, actually if you would wish to buy, which I would encourage you very much, a t-shirt goes for 1,500 shillings only, 1,500 bob. And you can send your M-Pesa kwa hii number, alafu you can show up kwa pale KICC on Monday mapema, get t-shirt yako na kit ya kutembea. Wewe uko na pesa sahi, unakam? Sunday. Basi. Hiyo ni spirit poa sana. Wale wasi wana watch from home, please share with us your experiences, lessons learned in campus outside the classroom. Use hashtag the Wicked Edition. Alafu wale wasi wanateseka kama YY, na wale wasi pia, okay, other than kuteseka, wale wasi wana respect a bargain, wale wasi wanajua it's important to save, wale wasi wanajua every coin means something. Telcom wako na deal poa kwenu. Najua wale wasi wa mtandao, wasiwa usiku sako, vile nimesema, by the time and again, Telcom has the most affordable bundle packages in the market right now. 49 bob uko na 500 MB, 99 bob uko na 2 GB, 99 bob. That's the same amount of money YY aliuza simu juu alikuwa amekata 2,000 in advance. You kuuma tengine.
You ni uma, but you know, inaumanga saa zingine, but you know, Kingori, something that I would like to tell everyone that is watching, that you have to be a risk taker. Lazima ulearn kutake risk, buda. Unaona hii time, kama hii time nilikuwa naiba marisiti, nikakula kama miezi 3 na sishikwi. Si Mungu ndio provide food. Na si nilikuwa nakula. Unaget? Maybe I was meant to shiba like that for you 3 months.
Una incriminate Mungu kwa?
No. That's not what I'm saying. But I took a risk. Unaona kwanza hiyo receipt vile kuna time walianza kufanya electronic. Sasa receipt wameacha hiyo cash sale. They bought a machine. I bought a machine too.
Avril amekata hiyo story.
That's not being a risk taker, that's being a thief.
No, it's okay. Oh man, no. Okay, this one I'm not advising people to steal. But in whatever you do, you have to learn to take risks. Unajua kuna zile stories sijachapa hapa kama vile comedy yangu ilianza na nini. Unajua mimi ni mtu comedy yangu ikianza nilikuwa nimedefer semester. So my uncle didn't like it, and not in a bad way. You know, my uncle raised ni kue jamaa chopi amesoma aende akwe na degree. So long holidays tumekama mimi nashinda audition. So akasema, "When the next day kitu nafanyika na kupeleka Ocha." Imagine this is the very day nimeambiwa kuja una perform Churchill kesho. My first very audition. Nikamwambia wewe unaenda ushago kesho because unakujanga home usiku every time. What did I do very early in the morning? I left that house. Nilisema siendi ushago. Na suitcase 2. But sijui mali nenda kulala after that.
Hiyo ndio risk. Hiyo ingine ni vile.
But I was risking my life. Nilitolewa hiyo.
Ingine huko unafaa kwa KU, unafaa kwa EACC.
Unapata mlipishi.
KU.
Hata kama unawacha unajua mimi comedian na mjoki. Sawa. Basi. Thank you very much. Wapi makofi yake? Thank you.
On my side, I believe that has been a classic show. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for tuning in. Wapi makofi ya guest wetu wa leo. Asanteni sana for joining us tonight. That's it for the weekend edition. See you next week. My name is Dr. Kunga.